All right, folks, here we are, continuing live stream IER Vibes Info Entertainment Reviews. Shout out to YouTube.com, and as well, big appreciation and lots of love to CF Shen. Thank you so much for the kind love and the words. I really appreciate your support, and as well, everyone else's. Folks still fighting this, what they call bronchitis. um, and it's really bad. There's over 28 different strands of this kind, which is kind of crazy. But of course, with everything else happening around the world, I'm pretty sure there's a ton of different strands on everything else, including the Ebola virus. We'll be doing a topic on that. Now, I just want to make this quick. I am beat, I'm pooped, and boy, trying to follow the cough and headache. Guys, make sure you stay on top of all your vitamins and be careful places you go, even though you could get it from just the air. If you're pumping gas, just take something with you if you're pumping gas and just sanitize the gas handles. Before we get into this earthquake update, one thing I like to mention, what many folks don't really think about at all, and I'm pretty sure whoever else is watching probably don't even think about this also. But I mean, in reality, the way how our globalization of just the sickness that flows around and coming from as well different other countries, and then everything here floating around and going into other countries. I mean, it's just really bad, and everyone is noticing how bad everything has gotten. Now, people don't realize that, excuse my French, not trying to be funny or anything, you guys are probably gonna laugh, but come on. You got dudes out there, they go pump their gas or they're going into the stores. You see people, even women, it goes both ways. I've seen women scratching their little schnauzer down there, then touching the handles or grabbing the gas pump, and same thing, dudes walking up, getting out of their cars and freaking giving their old sacks a good old scratch, and or picking their nose, or they're end up picking their butt. But no, really, you guys want to think about before you pump gas or you grab door handles at stores. It's just good to be alert, and those who are sensitive, especially elderly folks, um, definitely a good tip. Just something out there. Now, enough of the goofing around. Starting from March 19th, just want to show you guys from here on and up to currently. Now, as I predicted, and keeping you guys ahead of time of coming quakes, and man, I've been hitting it right on point, just as I said, including the 7 magnitude quakes. And take a look. I mean, here we are, and clearly you see here, I mean, tons of earthquakes, and the stuff is just no joke. And then now, let's take a look. March 20th. Things kind of slightly calmed down a little bit, but again, a massive swarm. And like I said, there's always a lot of activity that always runs through this area. But coming up towards the west coast, it's just North America. But golly, take a look at South America. So again, folks, if I kind of pause here or something, just bear with me as I just try to catch my breath. This hit me really hard, and oh man. So definitely, again, don't forget, before you grab gas pumps or anything else, just the idea, just to give it a quick wipe. It ain't that hard to do. Now, on the 22nd of March, things have slightly calmed down. And then going into the 23rd, this is where things started to pick up. And this is pretty much where I was giving everybody a heads up to keep a watch out because of the coming quakes. And yes, it is nuts. So bad enough, you have Kenya or Guyana, where the ground had split open because of the plate has basically pulled apart, and then as well Africa's had the same thing, and it's continuing on. Now this is where things started to get crazy, so I just wanted to try to show you guys a couple days worth. I didn't go too deep into this, even though I always do, but I really do got to make this one short and get my rest. March 25th, here are those quakes, and take a now, just today, just recently, there was a 6.6 magnitude striking right near Papua New Guinea, and it's going to continue on, you guys. And spooky part about with what is happening is because of two plates that separated and causing these grounds to pull apart, they're pulling the continents apart. People are not realizing about the consequences of the Earth's plates all the way running all over throughout Earth. Nobody thinks about it. Nobody's talked about it. People think that, oh, okay, well, just Africa, this and this. It's all together. Why do you think these earthquakes have racked up so dramatically at an rate? We have still alerts for it at about a percent chance. And you go, we're already hitting on the money because three times already. Papua New Guinea and Indonesia, both of those countries, nearly a couple times within the last couple of days, have had literally almost a 7.0 quake. And then today, 6.6, almost a 7.0. So, folks, there's definitely we might just a 7.5, and it could go up to 7. But more like 0.5, we will be seeing that. Japan also on alert. Do apologize how this is a little bit unsteady as it is running a little bit slow. Now let's take a cruise over here and look at, bam, 5.6 magnitude. It is in Santiago del Estero, Argentina. And you guys, like I said, it's going to be a huge alert. Everybody stay in touch. If not, give you an update. Of course, you have Dutch Sense. If you're not yet a follower of his channel, go check out Dutch Sense and updates as well. Be accurate and many great on the channels of YouTube. But by far, like I said, I proved my sleep and as well. And yeah, that's what we're here to do. Straight up, legitimate information. So I'm going to end it here, you guys. I'm going to drink my juice and go to bed. Lots of love. Thank you all for the support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Love, live, smile.